Hey friends, it's your boy BigTCGFan coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. So what we got here is the Heroquest Mythic from Avalon Hill. What happened was Hasbro did this thing on their website called Hasbro Pulse. It's a crowdfunding site. And Heroquest is an old board game from the 90s. And it was a really cool game where you'd lay a board out, you'd have one person as a game master, and they would set up each room as the group of adventure. The other players would enter a room, and there would be monsters and traps, things like that. And you'd adventure along and make levels, and they had several things. Well, that game kind of became a underground, like popular hit, like a cult hit. So they decided to do this right here. And for a limited time, those who signed up and paid, it was like $149 for the Mythic, $199 for the regular, they would get this. And like all fundraisers they did, they would do like a stretch goals. And the Mythic got all sorts of crazy stretch goals. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have to pop this up here. It's, as you can see, it's quite huge. And we're going to pop it out. And hold on, I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to, well, not just cut myself. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, today with me is Miss Cutie. Say hi, Miss Cutie. Say hi.
Hi.
Put your hand in so they can see you. So she's here to help me out with this. She was super excited. As you guys remember, she pops in occasionally on my videos just to say hi. If I have product openings, she wants in on the action usually. So I'm going to move this over here a little bit because I think it's several boxes of items. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm really excited about this because I used to play it a lot when I was younger. Yeah, and it was so much fun. I used to play it with my neighbors. Dang, this thing's like, it's a box inside a box. Sheesh. That was a lot of work just to get out. I guess the shipping box is just to protect this, and then this box is to protect the actual items. All right, let's see. Layer upon layer. Ooh, here we go. Nice. Oh, this is so cool. Here, let me slide this over so you guys can see it. Sorry. Rotate it. Here you go. As you can see, there's the game system. This is the box with the Mythic only items. There's the expansion Keller's Keep. And there's the other expansion. It's called Return of the Witch Lord. They had these, and I owned them both back in the day. Luckily, it's been so long that I don't remember the game at all. But the Mythic thing is where the goodies are that you're only going to be able to get here. Apparently, they're planning on re-releasing the rest of it. So what we're going to do is we'll go through each one. I'm going to start with the game system. And there it is, the classic, same artwork and everything. Looks shiny and new, but still the same artwork. One thing that I don't like that they did was they put tape. I'll show you the back here too so you guys can see it. Heroquest. Yeah. They changed the artwork, they got new models. For some reason they put tape on here. Which kind of sucks because, you know, maybe I'll be able to gently remove it later without tearing it. We'll see. This is pretty exciting. All right. Oh, and there's a bend on the box too. This is something apparently there's been an issue. Oh well. I don't really care. I actually got it. And then this comes with sub boxes onto itself. Oh, that one's kind of hefty. All right, so we'll do this first. Let's do these. We'll start with the top one. You ready? And these slide open. Boom. What do you think, Miss Cutie?
Good. That looks amazing.
So what we're planning to do is we're planning to actually play this game, and we'll maybe record it, me and my whole family. And so here is the female elf. Remember you asked about if there was going to be a female character for you? There's a bunch of them. They did that really cool because in the original one they only had one gender for each. They just had the 4 characters. There's your gargoyle. I'm not going to pull them out individually because there's just so many of them. A fish guy. Yeah, he wasn't there. There's the Chaosy Knight guys. They got orcs, Skeletons, goblins, female orcs. It's like a lich there. Then the dice. These are really cool because like they're custom dice. See, they're not regular 6-sided dice. And it depends, like what you roll these is like your attack, defense, and all that. That's basically the critical right there. And then of course they come with 2 6-sided dice for movement and such. The game itself comes with 4 main classes, and I will show you those. You just seen the I guess that was the elf. This right here, hold on, let me see something. Maybe we can do it. There you go. That's the wizard. Elf. Then it comes with a dwarf. And then lastly, the last main character is a barbarian. And then a mythic set comes with all 4 of them, but then gender swapped. So they have a female barbarian, a male elf, female wizard, etc., etc. So that way, if you're like my little Miss Cutie and you want to play a female but you want to be the barbarian, you can play the female barbarian. You don't have to just be, you know what I mean? You don't have to play just that one. You can play any one you want. All right, here's box 2. Oh, this one's quite hefty. Oh, that's why. This one right here, oh, I love it. So you can see, here's your character sheet, and they give you a lot. And then it has like all the little things here. You get quests completed, gold, promotions, items, armor, attack dice. So you don't make levels and experience, but you gain through armor and whatever, and you'll gain mythical items and stuff like that. All right, so let me show you. This is the really cool part about it. This is what makes this game so cool. Oh, they're so much nicer than the original ones. It's solid. The original one was hollow and cheap plastic. They have these things. These are like just various pieces of furniture. Here, you can touch it. Pieces of furniture that you can use. The game master would set up to play. Like here's a torture rack. They got chairs. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? And then they have doors, because you go through doors and the door will be closed and you can open the door. And I think they have they have closed doors and open doors. It used to be this was just a piece of cardboard that would go in there. And the bookshelves, which were before these bookshelves, they were 2 pieces of plastic with paper in the middle. And it's hard. Solid plastic. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful, this set. And you can see like all of the different pieces. Cabinets, bookshelves, treasure chest, fireplace, alchemy, weapon rack, tables, little standees with various skulls and whatever, and then tons of doors. All right, here, let's put this one back. And then you have these. These are a key part of the whole game. These are different cards, and they have different decks for different things. So like this one right here are basically the rules and the information graphics for the main 4 characters. And then you give each person a thing so they can see the turns and all that. Then you have their stats and whatever. It's pretty cool. Then you have this monster deck. And you can see it has the stats and whatever for the monsters, the different monsters that come within the primary game. Then we got artifacts. These are different things you can find in the game. And what will happen is the game master can put them in there as end loot for various monsters. They also have generic armor and equipment. They call it equipment right here. It should be a lot. Yep, see? And these can be just general weapons, things like that that'll give you minor statistical bonuses, but then they'll have different things that can help you. Like this protective headpiece gives you 1 extra defend die, may not be worn by the wizard, and then how much it costs. Because when you do adventures, also you start the game with so much gold. You track your gold. Toolkit, this is good to disarm traps. And then it's got the rules, tells you how much it costs. Very neat. Then you got your various spells, like you have dread spells, earth spells, fire spells, air spells, treasure. We'll do the spells first. And I believe the elf is allowed to use 1 spell type, and then the mage gets most of the rest. And then the monsters have their spells as well that they use, dread spells. So it's really cool. I'm not going to go through them all with you guys. And then you have treasures, which are the rest of it. And these are things that you can find that can be something you can sell for money, or they could be just money itself. A hazard, because you flip over the treasure card, it could be either good or bad. Jewels, potions of healing, Oh, a wandering monster, and the GM will roll a dice, and they got like a list that says, hey, these are the wandering monster types for that area. This game is basically a board imagined version of Dungeons and Dragons, I guess, but their own like basic D&D variant of it. It is a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll be able to express that to you guys when we bust out, because like my plan is every Friday our time we're gonna put the table out, we're gonna play it, the 5 of us, my wife, my 3 kids, and myself. And careful, this is the board that you lay out. As you can see, it's like a maze almost, and you walk around in here, and the GM will put doors, or the game master will put doors and blockades and whatever, and then you can go into it, say I want to open the door, but you want to check for traps and these sorts of things. So this part kind of reminds you how they set up Clue, but imagine Clue, but it's round robin, right? Quite the surprise. All right, and here's your GM pack. Has all the little knickknacks and stuff the GM will need. Here, you want to hold that. Here's the GM like board, and it comes with like turns and information for the GM so he can run the game. His name is Zargon. So he's actually evil, but combat summary, chart stats, so the GM will know what he's doing. He can just look right there. He doesn't have to keep. Then you've got your primary quest book. This is for the very first, like, starting adventurers. It's got a little thing that talks about what you're doing here, and so they'll go through it. It's got more information in the back, and then a basic thing if you want to make your own. So it's really cool. And then I think this is the rule book. You need this to read and understand the rules. And my oldest son, he wants to be the Zargon, the bad guy. And then you got your tiles here. So it's very cool. So that's book 1, or box 1. What did you think of box 1, Aster?
Good.
Good. You want to see the next one? No or yes? All right, let's put this, hold on. The air in it is making it hard to move. All right, so we're going to look at, I got both of them here. We'll try to blast through these pretty quickly. The trick with these is they're more compact. They just come with a few monsters and items that you'll need along with the quest book. And then the rest of it is the main set. So you couldn't just buy this and be able to play the game. You'd have to have the main system. And this just, as you can see, it comes with a quest book. Has like a little thing that talks about it. Some other items you can buy in the store. And then a couple things about it, what's going on. And then ideas, information, and then obviously the actual quests as you go along. It comes with special tiles that you'll only use in this game, or that could be used future, like a throne room, various little things. And you actually just set this on one of the tiles. The game will obviously instruct you. And then as you can see here, we got more skeletons, some zombies or whatever, and then a couple special doors that you might need. So it's pretty cool. There's the magic door for the main bad guy. And then on top of it, it comes with more equipment. That's okay, you're fine. Some more artifacts. And you can see, just add some extra equipment to make the game better. Artifacts, and that's all it has here because it pulls out of the main set, like I said. And these artifacts are things that can make your character more powerful. So it's pretty sweet. But like I said, it's, you know, it's very basic. It's just this little piece here to augment your main thing. So once you beat through the entire quest in the first one, you can either do the Return of the Lich Lord or Keller's Keep. I think Keller's Keep was the first one. I might have to look it up so that we do it in the order in which it was released. So that, you know, to relive the experience as close as possible, I guess you'd say. So here you go. Here's Keller's Keep. Once again, as you can see, it comes with the book. It has an alchemist shop with some more items, some more information about Keller's Keep specifically, and then obviously playing it. Keller, message from Mentor, who's like the guy who helps you, and then it goes straight into the quest. And in the back, it just has a blank thing, conclusion, and then artifact reference, so you can see what references. And then you can see we got our special tiles that it comes with that are exclusive to this one. And then this one has like fishmen. It has more goblins, a couple orcs. It looks like a couple human mercenaries in there too. This is a human, it looks like. Yeah, that's cool looking, huh? Here, you want to see it? A couple more doors. I think a special door. Looks like the same special door. Yeah. No, she goes like this. There you go. And then it comes with its own set of cards, and you can see some more guys there. Here, you want to toss this in the trash can for me? Or wherever you've been setting them. A couple more pieces of equipment. In theory, these are that's the same ones that you can buy. It's good because later on, if you have multiple players holding these, then you can have multiples. And then some more equipment that just you, because as you get further along and do these quests, you start to make more money, and it helps to have excess cards in case you have multiple players holding on to it. And now comes the best part for me, maybe not for you guys, but for me for sure. And that is the mythic contents. As you can see, it says right here, the contents. I'm not going to insult y'all by reading it, but there you go. Because what it was, there was the heroic, which came with bonuses, and then the mythic, which came with bonuses. Hold on. And then you, once again, they put tape on all of them. I guess they didn't want them flattering around while they're shipping, because they mailed them. I got it from FedEx. These guys killed me because it took them forever to send it to me. Okay, so here you go. You got some special mythic tiles. And these are important because the mythic edition came with quest books that are only going to be available in the mythic edition. And these right here, ironically, you've got Spirit Queen's Torment. And like I said, as you can see, it'll have like Alchemist Shop, Meeting with Mentor, and then it goes right into it. It has a cool little new story. And then obviously the Bard Hero, which we're going to go over in a bit. Crypta Perpetual Darkness by Joe Magliano. He's an actor. And I guess he loved this game as well. And they got him in on it to make some stuff. Because here's the weird part was the Crypta Perpetual Darkness was a stretch item that we didn't even make. It was 4 million. We got to like 3.9. And yet they still released it, which was awesome that they did it. I guess they're like, oh, we're so close, let's do it. And then Prophecy of Telor, Quest book. As you can see, it's got all the information, background for Sargon, the storyline behind it, and rule changes. Then this is the part that gets read to the players. And each one has it, and then it goes right into the game. And then obviously on the back, it has references, conclusion, that sort of thing. Okay, so we'll get to that next. I want to show you guys the cool new heroes that they came up with. So hopefully I'll be able to show you them, because they came up with 3 new heroes, but okay, that you can play. First is she's the warlock. I don't know how well you can see her. She's very tiny. She's like a halfling warlock, right? Then they brought a druid. Like I said, these are characters. The only way you're going to get to play these characters is if you own this mythic edition. It's going on eBay for like $1,000 already. I have no intentions of selling mine, but I'm hoping to use it to build family bonding. Orc Bard, which is really cool. I might play that one. And then the next red one is actually Mentor. He's just a statue they made. He doesn't want to come out though. Let me see. Here, you want to see? Here, you check out the little halfling? Check her out. You said you want a female character, but I'll show you the other ones too. Those are in that box. All right, here you go. Mentor. He's just the wizard statue. I don't think you can play him at all. And they came with all sorts of cool ones. Check this out. This is particularly cool. It's the dragon, I'm assuming, from that one bonus set. Because this figure as well was listed as a stretch item for 4 million, but we never got there, and yet they still sent it to us. My guess is they might have already made it, and they were just like, man, whatever, we'll just give it to them. You get mummies and orcs and more skeletons and other various monsters. So it's pretty cool. And they give you bonus dice, which is always useful. Right here, let's put her back in there. Then I want to show you guys the cards before we move on to the last thing. So we got the Bard Hero, the Warlock Hero, tiny little halfling warlock, the Druid human, and then the Wizard. So I guess that's the Wizard. I guess he's just a different old version. So if you want to play an old guy wizard, you can. Life Force. These are the, let's see, they got some new artifacts. They got the Warlock spells, the Bard spells, some bonus equipment, and then the Druid spells. So let's see the bonus equipment. Oh, it's just regular weapons. These are probably the weapons that the character, like the Druid and the Bard, use. Yeah, they're inexpensive. The weapon's long, the rapier, but remember the Bard figure actually had the rapier in their hand. So then you got like, looks like Pixie, Shapeshift, Dagger, rapier, and then just very few spells for them. They're probably a mix between combat, and these are the Warlock ones. A mix between combat and magic. So these are the special artifacts, Dragon Spear and Crown of Shadows. And so there you go. You're the Bard. Little story. All right, and then one last thing we're going to look at, and that's the multi-gendered versions. I bet you they taped it. Sure enough. In a box that's been taped. Inside a box, they tape it. Okay, then. Avalon Games. Too amazing to complain too much. Whoa, okay. I guess what they did was they made the reverse gender cards as well. Barbarian, Dwarf, Male Elf, and then Female Mage, Wizard. So I'm going to show you this. They also gave a bonus. This is called Sir Ragnar. He was like a famous character from like the storyline in the first book. You can't play him. He's just a statue. I guess they just felt bad. All right, so here's the Female Dwarf. So they have the same exact axe, but she's a female. All right, you want to put it back? And we got a Female Barbarian. You can definitely tell that's a female barbarian. She's a lot physically smaller, but just as brutal looking. The Male Elf. So those who want to play a male elf, or is this? No, that's the Female Wizard. My bad. They're the same. No, just kidding. Here's the Male Elf. Yeah, very cool looking. They're so cool. It's going to be hard to choose which figure I want to play. But so there you guys go. I just had to share it with you. I was very excited about this game when I saw it. What happened was a friend of mine who I used to play with messaged me. And he's like, dude, what's that? What's up? Oh, you wanted to see this? Big Daddy, you can see it. He said, hey, you know they're re-releasing it. I was like, no way. And so I saw it and immediately was like, I'm all in. I bought in for the largest amount. My only regret is I almost wish I would have bought 2 of them, because then I could have kept one to play and then sold the other on eBay. You know, greed wins out, right? I could have used that money maybe to buy a moat or something. You done with it? Here, put it right back here. All right. Yeah, we got to put the books back too. What do you think, Aster?
Good.
Which character are you going to play?
I'm going to play is the girl one.
Which one, though? A warrior? You're going to play the barbarian? You're going to play the mage, the elf, the dwarf, the bard? Or
you play the girl ones.
Any girl one? You don't care? Just a girl. All right, that's good to know. That'll help flex out the team. If you're just willing to play anyone that's a girl, that works too. She's very adamant about the girl thing. So, hey, whatever works, right? So there you guys go. This concludes the box opening for the Mythic edition of Heroquest. I hope you guys like this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Peace out.